Ooh, where body? Masakala bomba de buchakale, olala woo. Where body? We dripping till I shinu made to my razurani, yeah. Kudarana otona no tokushikato. Mae gami yori kini shirashimoto. Nakamata chito asobu no shigoto. Konna yatsu right na zete dokomo.
This is a tough choice. Assist a winner to send them to the top play of Season 5. And hey, as you rack up your best plays, share them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWOW. And you can be featured.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star Fest. And so
welcome to the N.T.A. three-point shootout contest.
Shots aren't falling. Shooters need to stick with what got them here. Don't change anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be a tailor out there and think you're going to do some alterations. Just keep shooting the way that you shoot.
3 points now. There's 4. 5-4 now. Just 2 points there. We won't be happy with that. 6. That's 7. He's at 8 points. Ooh, nice. That makes it 5 in a row. No doubt. Up to 15. And he's got 1 leg left. 18. His 4th in a row. He's now hit 20. And with that round over, he sits with 22 points. He had his shot on automatic. That's why he's in this contest.
Yeah, the high point had to be that run of 6 buckets in a row.
So it'll be 2,
1, let's go.
And so here we go with Trae Young. His final score for the round is 23 points. And how about that display of shooting? I mean, really incredible.
Yeah, sluggish start there, but when things kicked into gear,
let's do this.
And here we go with Jason Tatum. A score of 21. His total for the round comes to 12. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, right away things just went a little sideways, and a bad start set up a really poor tone for the entire round.
2,
so
1, go.
Young's got the best score in the qualifying round, guys. I'll bet he's excited for the final.
These scores have really jumped off the page.
And so here we go, Luka Doncic. And first up here in the final round, he's got to step it up here. He collected a total of 21 points. He went out there and knocked him down. A terrific round.
No playing around right there. I mean, he meant business.
Yeah, go ahead. Have yourself a round out there.
And so we'll see the kid.
And sometimes it feels like guys start going through the motions in the later acts.
Well, if that's going to happen, there's not a chance that you're going to win this competition. You might get to the next round, but winning it becomes very difficult.
He's only got a cushion of 2 more misses, guys. No more than that.
6. That's 7. 8. 5 big points on that rack alone. 11 points total. Got it! 8 more points for him to tie it up. Looking good. 6 straight makes.
And a great finish here. Coming through.
Well, 1-0 to knot it all up.
Connects, and now he's out in front.
Continuing to knock him down.
Yes, sir. Setting the score to beat. Great round.
A total of 26 points for him. A scintillating performance. My goodness. That was special.
3 dozen in a row. I mean, like
And so we put a ribbon on this year's three-point competition as we recognize an outstanding victory by tonight's winner, the Kid.
And the field always tough for this event. It's the best of the best.
Oh, the collective skill in this one is just flat out awesome. And that's
Thank
why
you,
winning it
everyone,
all.
for making it out to the game, and we hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we will see you
from
next
all of
time.
us here at 2K Sports, it was our pleasure to bring you this year's three-point contest. For Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Si kayo nga ang amin, lahat kayo, all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kind of discriminated in my own home country. Sure, some will be like, oh, puti-puti mo, tisoy. I ain't tisoy, I'm Pinoy. And I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way again. I'll make it to the top while I'll be showing their sayings. And nanalo na ako na wala mo. Sila po sa makakala.
Play Now Online is the OG mode of competitive 2K, and I personally love watching two players go head-to-head.
So when we saw the stats of the next Play Now Online guest, we were all so impressed, we just had to get them on the show.
And you'll probably pick up a tip or two along the way. Here is CT Hezzy. Our next guest is dominating the courts in Play Now Online. In fact, he's in the top 10% of all NBA 2K players, and you might know him as CT Hezzy. Hezzy, welcome to the show.
Hey Chris, how's it going? Thank you so much for having me.
90% win rate on 300 plus games played. What's the secret to the sauce here?
Honestly, it's just reps on reps. Just keep playing the game. I've been playing the game since I was younger. And, I've always had a similar play style in terms of defense and offense. So I would really just say consistency is key, as cliche as it sounds.
When did you start playing 2K? You said you started when you were a lot younger. What was your first NBA 2K game?
So my first 2K game that I could really remember playing a lot was 2K7, I believe, with Miami Shaq on the cover. And that was a game that I don't believe it had an online head-to-head. So I would just literally play hours against the computer, the AI. And a team I used a lot was actually my favorite player growing up was Steve Nash on the Phoenix Suns.
And of course, OGs know that online head-to-head was really where the competitive space started. So what do you like specifically about competing in online head-to-head with these different various teams?
It's just fun when I get to compete, against another live person, obviously. And I like the main reason I've always played, head-to-head Play Now Online is just, the realism it brings, the aspect of them actually playing like their real selves. I find that just so fun, and I can't appreciate that enough, about 2K's game mode.
And for fans out there, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that want to know some basic strategies heading into online head-to-head games. So what tips would you give to the fans out there?
Know your players' releases. So I would say I typically hop into freestyle before using a new team or a team I'm not familiar with and just get used to their players' jump shots because obviously shooting is very key to the game. And then defensively, I like to play aggressively. So I would say if you can, play aggressive, play the lanes, and just kind of speed up your opponent.
And stolen by Butler.
Then you'll kind of have an advantage on that end as well.
Now, a lot of people I know that are great in head-to-head like to make a lot of play calls. How important is play calling to winning these games?
It's definitely key because it throws off your opponent. It gives it gives him a different look that he might not be expecting, him or her at least. So I like to sprinkle in plays here and there. And the playbook I actually use is a playbook I've been running for the last few 2Ks now, and it's the Miami Heat 2013 playbook. So I like to run like about 7 plays from that playbook.
Let's go to a little 5-out though, man. Set them on a back cut. Yup. They can't guard you, Fox. Fox going to the rim is OD, man. You can't even stop it.
And I've dropped a couple videos and tutorials on it. And yeah, so that's my favorite playbook that I like to run this year.
And of course, in NBA 2K, there's so many teams. Do you have any favorite teams that you like to play as when you're competing in online head-to-head?
I'm going to sound biased, but my actual favorite team right now is the Sacramento Kings. Shout out to the Beam team.
All right, and I take it you're from Sacramento, so you're probably a Kings fan?
Huge King fan.
We have you in the 2K studios, and we have Alexis and Danny standing by because I want to see those skills put to the test. And I will let you know, Danny's been talking a lot of trash. So before we kick it to the studio, just want you to prepare for that. He's doing a lot of chirping out there, CT Hezzy. I told him to stop, but he won't.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready.
Welcome to Bracket Busters. This My Team mini season adds a lot of different ways to add to your collection, so let's get into it.
Tipping off with daily login rewards each weekday. Collect all 15 pieces of the mural and you'll have a Galaxy Opal Glenn Rice. And if you miss a day, no worries, because there are catch-up packs to fill in the gaps.
Plus, there are daily agendas with option pack rewards. Each pack contains a choice of 2 players from a historic college matchup between their alma maters. Complete the agenda and make your choice.
There's also new Bracket Buster cards available in market packs. Complete the Bracket Busters collection of former college stars, and you'll have the 3-time collegiate champion, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Lastly, there's Bracket Busters challenges. Earn diamond rewards with over 30 new challenges. Complete them all, and you'll have college basketball's all-time leading scorer, Pistol Pete.
Bracket Busters is in full effect, so we'll see you out there.
We've got CT and Danny in the studio. CT, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. How are you?
I'm great, Alexis. Thank you, both of you guys, for having me. I'm truly honored and blessed to be here in the studio with you guys.
I'm excited. I think this is the first time we've had 2 Sacramento Kings fans in the same building other than the games. And I hear that we have a special prize for whoever wins this game.
Whoever is victorious in this Play Now game will get to illuminate the lantern. I couldn't afford the beam, and I've been really focusing on my carbon footprint. But here we go. One of us will illuminate this beam, and only one will hold it. How do you feel about that, CT?
I'm excited. Let's do it. Hopefully I get to light the beam.
All right, so how's this going to work?
So we're going to go with the random team selection. We're going to hit the random button. If we get a team that works, great. If not, you can choose again. And if you still don't like what you have, if you end up taking a step down, you can hit random one more time, but then you have to take the 3rd selection. So with that, we're leaving it up to chance a little bit. All right, we're on to our first random button. We're going 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Where are we going? I got Denver, and you got the Wizards.
I'm definitely looking forward to the second one. Let's go for another one.
Oh, man, what are you thinking here?
Kings, it's a good matchup.
We're at home in Sacramento. That's cool.
When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Oh! All right, get back, get back, get back. Don't jump, don't jump. Nice. Stay down on them.
Would you say, CT, that that's pretty important, like staying level-headed?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's important because, you know, in a game of basketball, it's a game of runs. I try not to let my emotions get the best of me. Obviously, at times it's hard to control that. But this team has versatility, so I'm taking full advantage of it.
Let's pretend that we're on a stream right now. I'm the audience, and you're talking like you talk normally, and you're talking about your opponent.
Okay.
So let's walk us through this.
Well, the first things with Danny is he's actually playing playing fast. And I like to play fast, but he's actually throwing me off right now because he's scoring off of it. So I got to maybe slow the game down just a little bit and see how he plays in the half court. So that's going to be my strategy moving forward, at least maybe for the rest of this quarter.
Now, Danny, now saying that he wants to slow you down, is that going to make you speed up?
Some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. They've got Desmond Bain. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's the kid in at the 2-guard spot.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
The strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play. inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
A nice shot by the kid.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Number 16. An intentional foul right there.
I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Memphis on D. Williams on the wing. Brogdon against Morant. Brogdon into the lane.
Sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Boston trailing. The two Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. That's the Boston 5.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And for the Celtics, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Davison. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 16.
For Memphis.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Now Williams. Outside, Brown. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 6.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Pass to Williams. Back to Morant. Getting it done for Memphis.
That's the end of the first
11
half.
points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
61.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested.
Is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not selling for perimeter shots. He's
Number
looking to
16.
attack.
3
On
points.
the court for Memphis. Desmond Bane is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Daniel Gafford.
Memphis
Then
foul.
there's Ja Morant. And
Number
it's the kid
16.
in at the 2 guard.
Fifth
And with the
personal
Memphis
foul.
Grizzlies, Smitty, they
First team
felt like an
foul.
underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to
Grizzlies
prove
foul.
the guys
Number 16.
that has really brought this group
Personal
together.
foul.
That's a tough
Second
walk
team
back to the
foul.
showers. I'm pretty sure
Grizzlies
he'd like to have a couple
substitution.
of those plays back.
Zaire
Williams is checking
Williams.
for Memphis. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
It's so true that you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy
Thank you to
high.
every single one of you
That's
for
going to
coming
do it
out here
tonight, folks, for our
We
broadcast.
hope you had an
For
awesome
Grant
time,
Hill,
and
Allie
we
LaForce,
look
and
forward
Steve
to
Smith,
seeing you
I'm
at our
Brian
next
Anderson.
event.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
I'm driving home, I'm sick to my stomach, but self-pity won't cut it. I tell them up the budget. Now wanna own they masters, y'all actors. I'm a factor, roll like tractors, playing Genuine the Bachelor. If I want it, I got. And my Amex say I'm platinum at the car wash with a bad one. Take a pic with me, then tag them. Can't call me they friend, and call me they mans, and call me they worldies. 40 below, my heart is still cold. I got it in sport, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they want me to slip through the cracks. Baby is into me, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash.
Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is, peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most, imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead, all of the homies.
Honestly, this is a lot closer than I thought.
Oh, wow.
I'm very impressed, Danny.
Thanks.
I came in here, I had a whole bunch of trash talk ready to go.
I know.
And I haven't been able to use it. I've got some zingers still in the can.
Oh, no.
It's Danny versus the world.
Start of the fourth quarter, 38-35.
The heels of the All-Star break, a lot of guys seem to have newfound motivation, Greg.
Yeah, whether the break was a chance for you to rest or rub shoulders with other All-Stars, everyone's coming back rejuvenated and ready to finish the season strong.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt going, Joe Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Moore in at the 3 spot. And we have an intentional foul there, GA.
Number 16.
Wish I could see why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Moore finds Edwards. And Bain pulls it down. Now the Grizzlies with it. Here's the kid. This game he had 12. Nailed from three-point land.
Number 16.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Joe Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He wants to win the second game of the season against this team. The key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetration. He added, we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's the kid. 6 points for him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Number 16. He is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Back to Russell. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shoots over Morant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least,
if they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
To the paint, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Here's the kid. And again, it's Memphis with the break.
And he has not taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Russell kicks to Moore. Here's Towns. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's the kid. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 18 points for the kid.
Yeah, this looks like a three-game shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry, but as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have perfection.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's the kid. 18 points for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Kid's got 21.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now the pass to McLaughlin. Steps back and fires. Here's Towns, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's the Kid. Pulls it up. And it's good.
Has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's Memphis on the break. And the wide open shot from Rose. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Towns down low. Adams on him. Towns, no luck.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's the Kid. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
This lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And the buzzer sounds. It's the Grizzlies.
The Timberwolves. 8. Please give a big
and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies. John Morant, he's out there with the Kid. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Tillman in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the line of the game for Memphis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Minnesota.
That 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Now the key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it is Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's the Kid. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out this one. Putting them ahead of the scoreboard.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close
Number 15.
Wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Up top, Edwards. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's the Kid. Good.
Number
33 points for the Kid.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Russell kicks to Edwards. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Moore passes to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It creates that much of an advantage for the offense, and you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Morant passes to the Kid. And the layup's good off the bench. The Kid's got 9 points in the quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Gobert. Moore in the corner. Rebounded by Gafford.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Gets it to fall. A bucket from Bain.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant against Russell. Back to Moore. To halt the run. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's the kid. Edwards defending. The kid gets the bucket.
Number 16. Allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. Walker's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's the kid. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Number 16. From behind the arc.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Moore. Passes it to Walker. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject. I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Grizzlies making a change
Number
here.
16.
Moses checked in. Both free throws good from the kid.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside, Towns. Here's Moore. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's the kid. 43 points in the game. It's good.
Number 60.
The kid's got 45 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Walker. Shot to stop the run. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
With the score, your Grizzlies 50. The Timberwolves 17.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game. From the kid in this one.
He's just been raining down from people talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I can't give him the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we...
These teams feature great front courts, Brett. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Nice D from Gafford. Here's the kid. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges outside. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ayton. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it was really their defense that got them to win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in the last game.
Oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
Šarić checks in for the Suns. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's the kid. Last time, 45 points for him. Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
His small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Pass to Bridges. Inside. And Gafford with the block. Outside Booker. Over Bain. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
He's in the latter stages of his career now. But you never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. It just makes everyone on this team so much better. Phoenix calls timeout. They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Adams checked in for Gafford. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Booker for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's the kid. Booker defending. Here's the kid. They get the rebound. Adams, shot's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. Bridges outside. Booker for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. A nice run going. 12 in a row. Here's the kid. And he puts it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that replay courtesy of the N.T.A 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Bridges. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's the kid. 16-point lead.
Number 6. He did not want to hear his second foul. Not even out of the first quarter.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this scene.
They can't find the net right now. All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies.
Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Memphis.
To your very own Grizzlies,
outside Lamb, the 3-ball. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Memphis. Big time run continues here. 16-0. Shutting it down. Here's the kid. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 16.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Poke loose. Outside Lamb. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. 6-second difference.
Number 6. Assisted by.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Washington after the basket by Memphis. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's the kid. Oh, boom! He jammed it straight.
Controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there.
That's the line for the Suns.
Man, good whistle.
Dario Saric taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Saric. Both free throws good for Saric. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just tuning in, they've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the floor for Phoenix, we've got Mikal Bridges, Devin Booker out there with Washington. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance to get a quick injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on DeAndre Ayton.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns about his status. He told me it's a separated shoulder. No wonder he was in such distress leaving the court. That'll be the end of his day, and what could be the start of a long recovery process for him. It's hard to hear, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Phoenix calls timeout. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
So it's the Memphis Grizzlies, already up 26.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Grizzlies, 49. The Suns, 23.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.